Okay, here we go. It's game time. So it's what is it? Wednesday evening. I just felt like doing a little video. I want to show you all a simple way to analyze your credit report using Credit Karma. Now, some people might say, well, we already know how to do that. Well, a lot of people, evidently they don't. Because I get a lot of people who come to me who want credit repair, and I say, well, what's the problem with your credit? And they say, I don't know. Well, do you have a Credit Karma account? Yes, I do. Well, do you look at it? Yes, I do. Well, if you do, how don't you know? It's so simple. Let me show you how simple it is. Okay, this is a new customer. Okay, credit is pretty bad. Okay, now I'm on the phone, so if I go to the upper right hand corner to those three green lines, I click on that and I will get this menu. Now, if you're on a PC or laptop, my overview is probably in the upper left hand corner. So I want you to click on my overview and then you go to score details. So now we should be in score details. So we scroll down. Now you have factors. So these are the factors. This is how you analyze your credit report. Now look, we have inquiries, total accounts, credit age, derogatory marks, credit card use or utilization, payment history. Okay. Now, they made it so simple. You have a red, you have a green, you have a yellow. Green means everything is A-OK. Red means it's poor. And yellow means, it needs work in the middle. So, in this particular situation, we have payment history in the red, poor. Credit card use in the red, poor. Derogatory marks in the red, that's poor. Credit age is poor. Inquiries is poor. Now, total accounts, it's in the green because it usually gets in the green once you hit 11 accounts. Now, this is the problem, but it's very simple. So, payment history. If you go down to the bottom and we look at this payment history and credit card use. Now, payment history is 35% of your credit score. Credit card use is 30% of your credit score. Credit age is 15% of your credit score. Now, that 35 and that 30 and that 15, that's 80%. So, payment history. That's the biggest part of your score. So we're going to talk about that first. That's strictly making on-time payments. Now, I can't talk down about nobody because we all miss payments. I mean, everybody's human. But that's what the 35% is about. It's about on-time payments. Point blank, period. No way around it. That's just what it is. Now, the other 30%, credit card use or credit card utilization, that is 30%. And let me see. Let's click in here. Okay, check it out. Oh, that's one. Okay, that's a credit card up top. That's a Walmart card, Capital One, Credit One card, Romans, Fingerhut. Now check this out. Every last one of them is over 100%. Look, 126% utilization. Now, while I'm in here, maybe I should explain utilization. Well, utilization is the amount of credit you have and the amount that you are using. Okay? So, if you look at the top, she has $300. That's her credit limit. She owes $377. So, of course, maxed out and owes some more. Just like Walmart, maxed out, owe a little bit more. Capital One, max that 300 out. So you got over 100% utilization on each one. Now, you need to have 30% utilization across the board on your cards or department store cards, credit cards, whatever. Revolving credit is what it is. Now, it needs to be 30% across the board or less. Once you get above 30, that's when your score starts going down. But when you 30, 25, 20, 15, 10%, 5%, 1%, it's all gravy, baby. But so this is 30% of your score. That's a lot. So we talking about strictly making payments on time, paying those credit cards down will boost your score drastically. And that's something you do on your own without credit repair. Understand that. Okay, so let me scroll back. So we're gonna go. I wanna show you something else. Let's go to the hard inquiries. And let me explain what these are. Every time you apply for something, this is what happens. It goes as a hard inquiry. Now, most of these things on here, look, we got Walmart. Now, this person has a Walmart account that's open. Okay. So since that is open, we wouldn't dispute that Walmart right there. SYNCB Walmart. We wouldn't dispute it because they actually have that. Big Three Auto. They actually have a car note from Big Three Auto. So you wouldn't dispute that. So what you want to do is you want to dispute anything that you don't have, that you applied for and didn't get. Dispute it all. Or something that's old and closed, whatever. We try to get everything off of here. So let's scroll down. I want to go to derogatory marks. Okay, we seem to have, now this is everything in collections. So this person has 6 things in collections, right? To the right is the original creditor, and to the left is the collection agency that bought the debt. Okay? That's who's harassing you, and that's who's putting it on your credit report. So let's click in this top one, IC system. Okay. So it's going to tell you, it says open September 30th, 2014, 4 years, 4 months, whatever. Now, everything can stay on your credit report for 7 years if you don't dispute it, get it off, or if it's no mistakes, like if they have some mistakes like in your name, social security number, any little mistake that you find, you want to dispute it because you can get something taken off your credit report just for a mistake. But something like this, we would dispute everything in collections. We're going to dispute all this stuff here. Everything in collections. Okay. Now, I want to go back to credit utilization because I forgot to tell you something. So let's go back here. So we said this was 30% of the score, and said it was 30% of the score, and we need to get under 30% utilization, and the score will go up. So remember that, because that is so important. The credit card utilization and the payment history. Remember, 65% of your score is on you. It's on straight discipline. You don't need a credit repair agent or specialist or anybody like me to do that, to pay your bills and pay your credit cards down. That's on you. And the 15% credit age, let's go back to the age. And let me show you how that works. Now, this credit age is based on all open accounts. Everything that's open. Only what's open. Not what's in collections. Not what's closed. All open accounts. Okay? So if you look nationwide, 10 months old, 6 months old, 3 months. So you look at that. So now, student loans is always considered an open account when it's in good standing. Okay? So that's 7 years and 5 years. Also, this is a car note, credit acceptance, 1 year. So what it does, it takes all these accounts and comes up with the average. And then that gives you your age, which is 1 year, 9 months. So that's how you get the age. Now, total accounts not that important. Like I said, once you hit 11, you're all good. Okay. Now, that's TransUnion. Now you click to the right. Now you can go right to Equifax and you can do the same thing. But it's absolutely the same thing. I mean, it's so simple. They tell you specifically what's wrong. When you see something in the red, that's what's wrong. When you see something green, that's what's good. If it's yellow, it needs work. It's that simple. That simple. But if you had any questions, you can just hit me up, inbox me on Facebook. Because I think that's pretty much all I had to say. See y'all later. Have a good night.